Now look, you got a question for me?
What are your thoughts on chemtrails and contrails?
All right, so this is a continuation. Welcome back to Coach's Corner, right? And we know that, first of all, geoengineering, let me try and say that properly. We know that geoengineering has been around for what, 60 plus years or something? So this is nothing new. When these people are talking about contrails, right, or chemtrails, the bottom line is that pretty much it's the same thing. But we do know the consequence of seeding does indeed tamper with the weather, all right? So for all of the people out there trying to suggest that it is not real and that, you know, somehow it is a conspiracy, come on, we're past it, mate. Yawn, yawn, yawn. Bottom line is, man, is that it's real and as real as they come. Now, I really shouldn't put too much emphasis on the real because it is what it is, right? Isn't that what they always say? It is what it is. Yeah? Right. So look, as far as I'm concerned, we know that they're paying in the billions for all of this. And we know the usual suspects behind it, all right, who are funding these things. Shall I mention the names, or do you already know who they are? That is a $64 million question. I think you know who I'm talking about. All right. As far as I'm aware, this won't change. But one thing I will say, of the consequence of these of cloud seeding, is indeed certainly the causation of heavy rains, storms, tsunamis, and of that type of ilk. All right, it's nothing new. It's been around for a minute. What we do know is that the whole climate change thing, it's been talked about back in the day for a minute, going back as far as the 20s. And I remember in the 80s, they said, oh yeah, you know, if we don't do this and if we don't change this, we will be covered in water and ice caps and blah, 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 blah. They said that in the 80s. Then in the 90s, they said it. Then what did they do? I think it was this fella, Al Gore. He started promoting all of this stuff. And he said that the world would be gone by, don't quote me on this, 2008, then it was 2012. They even wrote movies about this thing to try to psyop people. Then it was 2018, then it was 2023, and it's 2026. And we're still here. Come on, who's lying? Who? At the end of the day, stop tampering, stop playing with our weather. We know that if it's metals, aluminium, I think the Americans say aluminum, is that right?
Yeah.
And therefore, these are the types of ingredients, can I say that? Kind of mix of toxicity that they put in these things. And surely that must be damaging to wildlife and food. No? Look, either way, no matter how you cut it, no matter how you try to sugarcoat it, the stark truth is that it exists. We know that. And what I will tell you is this. In my opinion, and it's only my opinion, 99.9% of conspiracy theories are the truth. And on that note, see you soon. When you get a chance, look up Lee Zeldin. He is the current, is it Secretary of the EPA? Look, go check it out. I do believe he was up in Congress, or certainly has done a few interviews on the subject. Of course, the 1% elite who are so fashionably against anyone talking about this stuff, they would like to suggest that, oh yeah, well, yeah, he's just a denier and blah, 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 blah. Look, come on. When it comes down to it, people do not sit around their kitchen tables talking about climate change and all that ridiculous stuff. People talk about what really matters to them, and that is taking care of their family, having a roof over your bloody head, homes that you can't buy, so you got to make the most out of your home sweet home while you can, all right? And working your ass off to make sure you take care of your family, right? All that bread and butter stuff. In the end, like I told you, conspiracy no more, right? I think more likely conspiracy reality. Over and out. Thank you for joining me at Coach's Corner. Look me up, let's hang out, let's train, let's get fit. Let's do whatever sport you want to do. Let's have fun. You teach me, I teach you, all right? But more importantly, at the end of the day, stay healthy. Remember, you are what you eat.